Okay, this video. Alright. Okay, we finally got to it. Alright. Everybody knows about this situation. Of course we do. This has got to be the saddest way to take rejection I have ever seen in my life.
For her number?
Oh,
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. What's going on? What's going on, man? Right now. I'll kill you right now.
Well guys, things are getting more and more wacky every day. I feel like we've entered into a time period where I can no longer accurately predict how the internet is going to react to things that a few years ago I would have felt confident betting everything that I own on me knowing how the internet or the average person in general is going to react. But I feel like we're at a point where no matter how cut and dry the situation is, no matter how black and white things get, people on the internet are going to feel the need to react to certain things in ways that have never been done before. It's getting a little bit concerning. Now, if you're active on Twitter or if you keep up with the streaming world, then by the title, you probably already know what this video is going to be about. And while the intro might make it seem that way,
what the hell?
Getting a little bit concerning. Now, if you're active on
Bro, what's with the Edgar haircut? What the hell?
Twitter,
I'm
or
sorry.
if you keep up with the streaming world, then by the
Is that
title,
am I calling that out correctly?
Know what this video is going to be about. And while the intro might make it seem that way, this video isn't really going to be me diving into the internet's reaction to all of this. We're going to touch on that a little bit, not a whole lot. This video is going to be more focused on the turbo loser who's at the center of all of this because, well, people like him deserve to be made fun of. Shame can sometimes be a good thing. Now, for the uninformed, a few days ago, the popular streamers Cinna, Valkyrae, and Emaru were doing an IRL stream when a man approached them. At first, he seemed like kind of just a shy guy who was a fan who wanted a picture, relatively harmless. It looked like he just happened to be at the same spot that they were at, ran into them by chance, and that was...
It's like, it really went from a sad kind of like, oh, it sucks, bro got rejected live on stream, damn, to like, oh, he's a psychopath. Oh, hell no, he's actually a dangerous psychopath. Like, so quickly.
He was following them around the pier they were on, and then he threatened to kill them. And I think stuff like this is really important to talk about. I think it's important we don't let stuff like this get swept under the rug like it often does. With the way the streaming world is these days,
I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's a reason why both Mama Monkey and my sister have a taser and pepper spray. And I made sure they got it earlier. I made sure of it.
Influencers are often
I don't give a fudge with that.
People don't take stuff
Take
like
it with
this
you.
super seriously, but just like imagine if this was your sister, your significant other, your mom, and some random guy was following her around while she was trying to have a good time and then threatened their life. I mean, this is like these are real people. Just because they're content creators, just because they're in front of a lot of eyes for a living, doesn't make this any more okay, which a lot of people will seem to kind of have that sort of mindset. However, we'll get a little bit more into that later. You probably clicked on this video to see the clips, so here they are. Please subscribe.
And again, there's a difference between, like...
No way. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's get a picture. Wait, but can I rap for you real quick?
Like, see, this is the level of, like, when people say it's like, hey, if you didn't want this, you shouldn't have become a celebrity. This is the level of that. Right? Okay, if you don't want to get recognized IRL, okay, then yeah, don't be a celebrity. Like, hide your face. Like, don't, like, alright, it is what it is. But there's getting recognized and wanting to take a picture and being disturbed while out in public, you know what I'm saying? And then there's being stalked and being, like, followed around. Like, there's limits to everything, and human decency, I feel like, is still at the core of anything.
I was waiting for it.
Me too. Hi.
My name's Russell.
So, this is Russell. He's gonna be our villain for the
Yeah,
day.
Russell here. Look how awkward it is, by the way. He asks for a picture and then just starts trying to, like, pretend like he's hanging out with them.
Wait, but can I rap for you real quick?
Then he just starts chilling, like, as if they're, like...
This is Cinna. Hello.
I was waiting for it.
Me too. Hi.
My name's Russell.
So, this is Russell. He's gonna be our villain.
He just decided to insert himself into the friend group. And it's funny, too, because I absolutely know that there are a lot of, and don't get me wrong, and y'all need to understand something. I have a lot of, men friends who definitely were smooth talkers, let's say. And they hung out with a lot of other smooth talker friends. Absolutely, this is a method that they always do, where you just sort of insert yourself into the friend circle. It's an old school tactic that they would do, and the point being is that you just sort of like act wacky, act like you're a part of the friend, and then one of them might find it cute, or one of them might find it charming. I know most people are like, no, that's freaking weird and creepy. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how often it works. I'm not even freaking joking.
For the day, and while he might seem like a nice, respectful guy, you know, shaking hands, approaching kindly, he's not. He's a terrible, shitty guy who's gonna do some insane shit here in a moment, so, don't trust him.
Hi, nice
Hi,
to
Ray.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
I'm
Hey,
like, could you take
Rosie.
a photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Russell.
Russell.
She can take a pic. Oh.
Alright, so already, Russell is just hurling
Yeah.
shit at the wall, seeing what's gonna stick. Guys, little advice for you fellas out there looking for a lady. Walking up to a group of girls as a solo guy and just being like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? Has never, ever worked. If it does...
It has. I've seen it personally, firsthand. It's freaking wild. Whether it works or doesn't work, I feel like the very moment they tell you no, it's pretty much where you have to stop. Like, you get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's still a stupid tactic. It's definitely not a great pickup line. It's definitely not a great way to get someone. But I've seen a lot of people do this, especially when it's like a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Bachelorettes, stuff like that.
work, you're in danger.
We can't because
Go to
we
Vegas.
have
I'm not even
a-
joking. You'll
we
see it all.
actually-
You'll see
we
this kind
want
of stuff all the time.
Time.
What stuff
Yeah,
you gotta
we're
do?
on a time limit,
There's no
so
time frame.
Doubling down with...
But we used to go to Vegas and with all of our soccer teams, so there would just be a bunch of idiots just trying to like hit on as many women as possible throughout the entire strip.
What stuff do you gotta do?
Either when we would go to Vegas to play over there, or we would go to Laughlin.
And asking what's the time frame? This is crazy work. This is a man who, unfortunately for these ladies, clearly has nothing to lose. So, now obviously Russell's a lost cause here, but I've seen a lot of discourse on Twitter, especially
No, he
from-
definitely came at it the wrong way. He came in and immediately started being a weirdo creep, like just on his phone, ignoring them and trying to like just sort of be in the zone, be in the vibe, be in the
younger
group.
guys
It's
being
kind of like
I don't really see the issue here. Being a pushy weirdo who ignores social cues is not a good method, okay? It might be
Yeah.
the worst method, and it's really not one you should adopt. A lot of guys trick themselves into thinking it works because sometimes it does, because, you know, the woman is afraid of you. Don't be that.
For whatever reason it may be, it has worked. It's ladies. I'm not gonna say how about this, ladies? Have higher standards. If you're afraid of somebody, make your way to somebody who can help, like a store or something, and you know, if you have to. But
That guy, okay?
it's scary. It is scary though. I don't want to say. I have to say that there definitely. I agree with the whole thing of like that. There's some women that just can't say no outright, but also there are some people that can really quickly turn sour if you just say no outright. But I do genuinely believe that no matter the situation, it is better to just say no plainly, clearly, ask them to leave, and if they continue to harass you at that point, yeah, go to a security guard, go to somebody with authority. You know, but I get it too. If anything, I feel like they're being too nice, so to speak, against this person who's clearly mentally
sorry, excuse us. Sorry.
lacking in social skills.
Okay, so.
Do you need a photo?
Oh yeah.
So he's just trying to like be a part of the crew. I love Emeru though. Is probably out of everyone, Emeru is already done though. You could tell Emeru's kind of done with his shenanigans already.
Okay, so.
Emeru's
Because, you know,
like
the
half
woman is
smile
afraid
has
of you.
disappeared.
Don't be that guy, okay?
Did you want to? Oh, sorry, excuse us. Sorry.
Okay, so.
I actually don't know much about the two other ladies, but it seems like they're trying to be very nice. They're trying to let them off very gently. All the respect in the world to you. Thank you from every gentleman out there that gets rejected. It really helps. Those of us that appreciate it, it really helps letting us down gently. But there are some people who are just absolute garbage, and it's just not gonna work out.
Do you need a photo?
Oh yeah.
Why do they say rhyme?
Because his name's Russell.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was Emmy or her, I would be like right there. taser right there, just ready, bro. Pepper spray, just ready, bro. Just like stay strapped. You feel me?
Did you call me Russell?
They even sell the keychain one now. There's like the keychain one that you could like pepper spray that you keychain and it's like ready to go.
No, his name is Russell.
Oh!
She's had a long week. Very long
I
week.
am running on like 3 hours of sleep. Please forgive me. My brain is actually like lagged.
But even she's like, please, she's being super nice to him. The guy, like, there's obviously, I feel like she's doing it out of nerves. I could tell that all three of them are weirded out by this guy already. It's like already a weird situation. Guy is being like, what is he doing, bro? Super nervous. Yeah, no, he's acting like a suspect right now. He's really acting like a suspect. He's really acting like Oshinoko, where he about to like freaking pop a freaking celebrity. You get me? An idol. Nah, son. I'll be scared as hell if I was them too.
Take a picture.
Like, it don't take that long to take a picture, bro.
Fuck it, let's get one.
But look at that weird. Look, he's so happy and smiling there. Meanwhile, he's about to turn into a menace.
Brain is actually like.
Emmy's done with it, by the way. I gotta say, I just love Emmy's entire like vibe on this dude. Cause I can't say I'm one of those people that I can't hide my emotion is on my sleeves, bro. It's on my face. The moment like moment you piss me off, it's just like okay. Like it's just, I'm done. I'm freaking done. Like I'm not.
Thanks, Russell.
Hey, all right.
All right. So
Smart. They start to walk away. They try to get away from him because he was like, what the hell?
there's a few key things to take away from this initial interaction. One,
Love how the guy like people in the chat. Something is wrong.
Russell
Is he on
was
the
kind
run?
of weird. I mean, the stuff he
So
did is
nervous.
pale in comparison to what he does later.
Some people are saying cute, lol. Yeah, because it can come off as like this is just a nervous fan, you know. And I've been there
But it was still weird. Two,
as a
he was
fan, not as the person getting fanboyed over. Of course not. Luga.
leaving the pier. Okay, he was walking up. He was walking away. And three,
Rosas,
obviously, these
my people.
three made it pretty clear.
Una
that
rosa
they
para
weren't
las damas. Rosa, you got three fine-looking ladies here. You just walking around with a camera. He don't understand that he's this my boy over here is here for the paycheck, bro. Alright.
trying to hang out with
Nah,
Russ.
son, we grinding
Anyways,
right
that
now. We're not
happens.
here.
Russell and the streamers go their separate ways, or at least that's what appears to have happened. And then about 25-30 minutes later, they're getting off the Ferris wheel, and guess who is waiting for them at the exit?
Here's the scariest part, and I had to point this out because I've already seen this clip. Look how scary this is. He freaking changed clothing. Maybe he just took off the hoodie. But he took off the
Alright, so
hoodie
this
is enough for me to be
the
like,
streamers-
nah, he's trying to like not, like where'd the hoodie go? Tell me, where'd the hoodie go?
And about 25-30
He went
minutes
and left
later,
the hoodie
they're
somewhere
getting off
on
the
purpose
Ferris
so that they
wheel,
wouldn't
and
recognize
guess
him.
who is waiting for them at the exit?
What's worse is this, I don't know if I think this might be in LA. This looks like it's the Santa Monica Pier. I freaking love this pier.
Yes, please.
Oh god.
Oh god.
There should theoretically be security guards around here, but it just kind of sucks to see that this is like a thing, you know?
Can I?
By the way, I gotta point out, bro decided to go from very awkwardly just trying to insert himself into the group, didn't work, to now very awkwardly doing like a weird like peace to the world. Now let me get your number because I'm so deep kind of vibe. I don't know what the hell he was going for.
Yes, please.
Oh god.
Oh god, yes, that is.
Oh god, yes.
Can I sing for a change?
Okay, so like
Can I sing for a change? Okay, he's gonna sing for a change.
obviously, this isn't funny because of what's gonna happen later. However, waiting around for like half an hour for these people that you've met one time to get off of the Ferris wheel, so you can sit there sulking, wait for them to walk past you and say, hey, wait, I have a proposal, and then asking them to
I'm gonna be real with you. I totally get, like, being that person that's just like, hey, and then you don't shoot your shot, you let the shot go by, you know, you missed it because you're like, why did I shoot my shot, dude? I do it all the time, constantly, I'd be going somewhere and be like, damn it, why the hell didn't I shoot my shot? Like, I'm probably never gonna come see it, like, come to the CBS again, this nurse was cute, you know, like, I get it, but if you miss the shot sometimes, you just gotta move on, like, next time, learn from your mistake. either shoot your shot from the get or get out. Like you can't be
allowed
doing
to
this.
Sing for a change is the most middle school fantasy bullshit I've ever heard
Exactly,
in my entire life.
exactly.
I mean, obviously this was premeditated. This guy planned on doing this shit. So not only did he think stream sniping these girls and doing the whole walkout when they're walking.
By the way, can I just say, like, are you going to have a mustache or not? Make a decision. Either take it off or leave it on. Like,
And saying, "Oh my God, can I
why
get
are you
a
doing
picture?"
that to
Not
it?
only did he think that was gonna
Either
end
let
up
it
with
finish growing or cut it off.
getting their number or like being able to hang out with them. When that didn't work, this was his second best idea.
A change for the better?
Dude is talking
Can I sing for a change? A change for the better.
like a fucking anime protagonist. Did he really think this was gonna be the one?
As you would say?
Yeah, that was the line, bro. That was all the romance, the deep. He's so deep.
Okay.
And the change would be for her number?
The change would be for her number. I need y'all to understand how stupid this pickup line was. Can I sing for a change? A change for the better. And that change would be for her number. I need to know how many women that's worked on, actually. Because I feel like that one has worked on less women than the inserting yourself into their group one.
Oh.
I'm willing to bet.
Can I get your number?
I like you, can I get your number? You really could have started with that one way back during the autograph, and I think you would have had a 10 times better shot.
Wait, put your number in mine.
Russell, my God, dude, you're
Take the
hurting
hit,
me.
bro.
So I can't really tell what he's trying to say here.
He
Is he
says, can I get your number? She says, I don't have a phone. First of all, any logical human being would say, well, you don't need a phone to know your own phone number. So, therefore, this is her nice way of saying, I'm not interested. You get what I'm saying? But let's continue to see how many times Russell just refuses to accept the reality.
saying that like he's gonna sing for change, as in like money, and instead of money he wants her phone number? Because he says change as in your phone number, but it really seems like he's saying like he wants to change for the better. I'm pretty sure he says that verbatim. I don't know
Yeah, he says it, like, literally. Not change as in, like, pocket change.
what angle he's playing at. Anyways, hitting her with
Hey, how much y'all bet he did that on purpose? He probably shaved that piece of
change
eyebrow
as
on
in
purpose.
your phone number. But it really seems like he's saying like he wants to change
You think he did that on purpose? That little, like, no one. I've seen too many people with this. I don't think it's real. I think people were doing it at the barbershop.
for the better. I'm pretty sure he says that verbatim. I don't know what angle he's playing at. Anyways, hitting her with the put your number in mine after she says she doesn't have a phone. If
Bro, does she have a Beanie Baby on her bag? That's freaking sick!
you ever ask a person for their phone number and they say that they don't have a phone, at that point you've just got to walk away. That's not.
I gotta say, the biggest thing I hate about being a man is not being able to carry around a purse. Well, I guess you can carry around a backpack or a fanny pack. But I can't put charms on it, you know?
What's gonna happen here though?
Maybe if I get a fanny pack, I can put charms on it.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm just gonna...
Damn, I don't even know how to use a phone. Like, bro, hit number 2. I'm gonna keep following you. He instantly goes to stalker vibes. Instantly goes to, I'm gonna keep following you.
There's too many stalkers.
Yep, just what every lady loves to hear. I'm just gonna keep following.
He seems I don't know if this was like, it hurt his pride or something. It was live, so he's like, damn, now I'm gonna have to go to school and like everyone's gonna freaking know that I'm kind of a freaking like, you know, like I got rejected and all that. I don't know if that's why he's like losing his mind here, but, and you'll see what I mean, but it's freaking A.
You. I don't know what has to go wrong in your life for you to end up being like this, to be the kind of person that actually thinks something like this is gonna work in real life. But if you're finding yourself heading down that path, let me tell you something sincerely. There's not a single person on the planet.
Please, in the future, these 2 security guards here, I'm not even joking, like tell them, like, straight up, like, hey, this gentleman here is saying he's not gonna leave us alone, he's been following us throughout the pier. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they'll call security for you, they'll do whatever has to be done, they'll call the police and have the police, with the non-emergency line, if needed, unless there is emergency. But they'll even call the non-emergency lines, have a police escort come on down, and escort you, or escort him out of the premises, you know, if he's genuinely only there to stalk you and has no other business there, you get me?
Man or woman who wants to hear something like this. This is not gonna
And
work.
I need to make sure that everyone is aware Of course, hindsight is 2020. I am not saying any of this in any way, shape, or form to criticize or judge these ladies. In the situation, nobody's gonna do what the hell they think they're gonna do. As soon as you run into this situation, you're gonna panic and do whatever the hell you think is the smartest thing at the moment, right? Nobody has a plan in an emergency. But you know, let's go over these things so that hopefully, if anybody out there ever is in a situation, maybe this pops, you know, this memory pops into your head.
On anybody, and if it does, like I said earlier, you're in danger, okay? Because the only person this is gonna work on is somebody like a Russell. And you're gonna see here pretty shortly why you don't want to be with somebody like a Russell. Anyways, Russell does what he says he's gonna do, and he continues to follow them, just kind of lurking behind wherever they are. And then one of the girls in the group
Emmy over here starts going incognito.
Group goes to confront him, and this happens.
Ready? What's good? I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Oh, no, we're not. Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no!
Emily's trying to freaking foot.
Hey,
Stop!
whoa.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now.
Security!
He's harassing us.
There we go. Awesome. Okay, cool.
What's going on?
I actually I didn't realize that the security got involved so quickly in this particular instance. I saw the clips of them in the churro line.
Right now. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
He really just starts to say, nah, see, if somebody says that, if I was a security guard, it's grab him and it's like, no, I'm escorting you off the premises. I don't care. The security guard here should have done a little bit more, I feel like. If he said that out loud, yeah, I feel like the security guard is kind of in his rights.
Yeah, it seems like the lady named Emily went over to confront him, telling him that he needs to leave them alone, stop following them. He was obviously not super receptive to that and immediately resorted to physical threats of violence and death threats. Just absolutely insane, psychotic behavior, and somehow, some way, there are still people on Twitter defending this guy and saying that what happened here was the woman's fault. I mean, I don't know what is...
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I feel totally safe saying this. Anybody that is defending that loser is that loser, IRL. Anyone who is defending this piece of I wouldn't. You know what? I can see unfair. I feel like calling him a piece of garbage is too damn mean, cause he's not. He's just a loser. He just sucks. He's a sad human being. He is. That's all it is. And anybody that even thinks about defending him either is exactly like him or has been in the same situation and you're just like, or has been rejected by a woman and they're too damn salty. They can't get over it. You suck. You're a loser. Get over it, bro. Move on. Come on. What the hell are you doing? No, this is not okay. This is stupid, inappropriate. Don't do this. You're a freaking weirdo for doing this. You can literally just go up to any woman and say, hey, I think you look very beautiful. I think you look very cute. I think you look gorgeous. Change it up. Pick a freaking, I think you look attractive. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to take you out to dinner, lunch, a coffee, literally anything you decide. Just tell me if you ever wanted to hang out. And she'll give you a once up and down, take 5 seconds to make a decision in her head, and it's either going to be a yes or a no. And if it's a no, it's a pretty good, it's a pretty damn thought out no. If it's a yes, frankly, you're just, it's a lot of luck, like, go for it. You got a chance. Now you just don't ruin it, you get me?
What's going on with people, guys? Seriously,
it doesn't need to get any more complicated than that.
This guy was
in fact, I feel like if it
stalking
gets more complicated than that, you're doing it wrong.
these women. He did not just happen to be at this pier. He was at this pier because he knew they were going there. He approached them. They were friendly. They said, let's take a picture. He asked to hang out with them. They said no in a very polite way, said they were busy. And he pulls this. If you can watch these clips and see anything okay with what this guy did, anything justifiable, you need help. Like, seriously, you should go talk to somebody because you're going down.
Dude, and I gotta say, if this is the Santa Monica Pier, and it looks like it is, if this is the Santa Monica Pier, they're very lucky because they're in there during a time of the year where it's like nicely populated, bright, plenty of security guards. There are some times where they're just not. It's just not. flat out.
down an unhealthy
They
dark
didn't used to have as
path.
many
Like,
light
really,
posts as
normally
well.
the
It was a
crowd that
freaking
tries to
issue.
defend shit like this, they pull the classic shit like, oh, well, she
Well, not light
was
posts, but
mean,
like
she
lights
was
in
rude,
general.
she could have let him down nicer, which is crazy enough. You don't owe anybody
Bubblegum!
kindness who walks up to you on the street. But even then, none of that stuff applies here.
Oh,
They
I
were a
want some
lot
so
nicer
bad.
than they should
Never
have
been to bubblegum, but everyone talks about it being super delicious. And since all of my family is like, well, none of them have ever really. I think one of my cousins have gotten to bubblegum. Nobody in my family really knows bubblegum like that, so it's just I don't know. It's not really in our. I want to try it though. Oops.
This guy was weird and pushy and said shit like, I'm gonna keep following you. And still, people are finding a way to fault these three instead of the psychotic freak. I hate to say it, I think we're cooked. Well, guys, what do you think? What do you think the explanation is for why discourse on the internet can, like, never be rational anymore? Why is everything so fucking extreme all the time? I really don't get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not playing stupid here. People thinking that women are at fault when they get harassed in public, nothing new. Maybe like one of the oldest tricks in the book, but like this, where it's all on camera, where every interaction was filmed live, there's like no way to twist the narrative. Like you can just go.
No, I feel like a lot of it. Well, let me let him finish his
what
point.
happened
But
in real time. How the fuck is this being turned into one of those things? I mean, this guy didn't get his way, and he resorted to saying he's gonna kill him. Like, how is anybody back in this loser? I just don't get it. I mean, is it just for
look, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I think, and but the thing is, it's not just one. It's not like one example. Sorry, bad face. It's not just one example, or not one example, one cause. I think it's a cultural thing. It's a variety of different things. There's these people who are chronically online. You have a little bit of the sort of Andrew Tate side of the internet, sort of radicalizing men and young alphas, let's say. And then you have the other side of the spectrum where people are like very anti-DEI, getting super political, anti-DEI, I don't mean to say this in the same way that the Democrats are saying it, but anti-woman in politics. You get what I'm saying? Like anti-woman in politics. As well. And that sort of bred this real big, like, anywhere that women are involved, it's a breeding ground for hatred, from a lot of these chronically online, like, Redditors, basically. And so I'm not blaming just these two things. It's the whole internet as a whole. It's Twitter, it's Blue Sky, it's Elon Musk, it's Trump, it's everything that's been happening lately that sort of radicalized everyone, made everyone, at first slowly, but eventually, everyone is super radicalized. Everyone's super aggressive. Everyone's at 100 constantly. It used to be that an argument would have started at 10%, then 20, then 20, 30, and then it might have blown up. Now it's like every argument starts at 100%. Now it's either 100% always the woman's fault, no matter what, guaranteed. It's this, that, and the other. No, there's never like a nuance. There's never like, hey, if you're a woman, you should make it very clear, very obvious. Hey, we're not interested. I'm sorry. Move on with your day. In this instance, I feel like it was pretty clear. They didn't say it outright, but it was a pretty damn clear indication. If he was confused to any degree, I would have been like, oh, maybe he just didn't understand. But the fact that he said, well, I'm gonna keep stalking you, and then I'm gonna murder you, makes me feel like he completely understood that he got rejected and simply could not handle that fact. That had nothing to do with him being socially awkward and just bad at accepting rejection. Like, that's just psychotic behavior.
People riled up, or are people out there this fucking stupid genuinely? I don't even know if I really want the answer.
Like, I've seen people who can't handle rejection correctly by calling someone a biat or something, you know, like whatever the frick. But this is like, it makes you look like let's say I'm on homeboy side. Like, it makes you look bad. You could potentially be arrested, and you gain nothing from it. Absolutely nothing. You're just throwing a hissy fit. You're just having a little sorry, I'm getting really, really freaking heated with this one. You're getting really freaking, like, you're throwing a tantrum and getting really freaking heated over something that you have no more control over. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna, like, no matter what you do, it's not gonna improve it. Go the freak home, bro. Go to bed. The day is done. Stop it. Stop making the world a worse place. Damn.
Because either way, it's not a good omen. See ya.
It's too damn extreme. Everything's extreme. Everything's at 100%. Everything's like at 1,000 miles an hour. And it needs to chill the fudge out. And the thing is, I don't want to stay away from it either. I don't want to ignore it. I don't want to pretend like it's not there. I want to acknowledge it, and then call it out, and then go back to having fun, because that's how it should be. Like, we should be striving to achieve happiness and have fun and be cool people our whole lives. There really is no need for all this, like, just being mad for being mad's sake. I don't know. No entiendo. No comprendo. Great video. Bye, Sunny. I'm so stupid. We have another Sunny too, and not after this, but one after the next one. August the Duck. I love you. Amazing, amazing, amazing content, my dude. Please go and check him out. Drop him a like, drop him a sub, all that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today. I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi. That's all for now, monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!